Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy GTS Ghost, and welcome back to another video. It's been a long time, man, since I did a video, especially Madden. But content has kind of been dry, so I didn't know like really what to do. But I'm on PC, so I found this mod that has the updated rosters and everything, and has all the rookies in their right spots and stuff. So definitely gonna give this a try. I tried this before? I had my own Eagles franchise. I tried it on. It worked perfectly, so we're gonna be doing that. So today I thought, hey, why don't we just build one of the the teams that are considered the worst in football right now, and it's the Chicago Bears. They didn't really do much in the draft. They did much, but they didn't have any first picks. They had like 2 seconds, I think, and then beyond that. So really not that much talent they could add to this team, but there's definitely pieces. So first, let me just generate best lineup and get that all worked out. Yeah, O-line is down bad, but yeah, they got he was just here. So they got Byron Pringle in the free agency. They drafted a wide receiver. Let me just find him. Velus Jones. Actually, I'm gonna just order the depth chart now and get that all good. But yeah, definitely not any like impact pieces right away. But yeah, definitely need to help Trevor. Not Trevor. I mean, Justin Fields here. We need to help him out as much as we can. David Montgomery is a good back. We got Khalil Herbert backing him. So runner backs are fine. It's just receivers, really. They lost Allen Robinson, so it's just Darnell Mooney. They got Byron Pringle. They got Dante Pettis. So, yeah, this receiving core is very weak. They do have Velus Jones Jr. I'm probably butchering that, but yeah, they have him. I definitely want to use him. He'll probably start eventually. So actually, yeah, since it's preseason anyway, I'm gonna make him. He'll start over Equinemius St. Brown, and we'll do something like this. Yeah, we'll do something like that. So we got that going. Tight end, they have Cole Kmet. He's good. Young. So there's a lot of this team is very young, but there's definitely a lot of issues like D tackle, not that real good. They drafted other players. I just can't. I think they drafted Jack Sanborn. He'll probably. They have Roquan Smith. They lost Khalil Mack too. So I mean, yeah, this team is down bad right now. Corner, I think they might have drafted a corner. Yeah, Kyler Gordon. They drafted him. Will be the third corner. But yeah, man, this team is. Oh yeah, Jaquan Brisker. They have Jaquan Brisker. Eddie Jackson. He's getting up there. He's getting up there. So pretty much, yeah, Jaquan Brisker is definitely gonna start. So something like that. But yeah, a lot of stuff to work on off the rip. So I might be moving pieces like off the rip. But right now, I just want to look at the depth chart, make sure everything looks fine. For this, honestly, I think I'm fine with putting Jones in the slot and doing something like we could do something like that, and then David Moore, something like that. I want to get him involved. Honestly, I might. I kind of want like Velus Jones to start to get him up there. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna run Velus Jones in the slot. He'll be our third receiver. Because, I mean, the receivers aren't that good. We might as well let him develop at least. We'll run something like that. And that. Yeah, something like that. I do want him to at least develop a little bit. But you got that. So he's our slot receiver. Rush left end. We got Robert Quinn. He'll be staying. So everything's right. The contract should be right, I'm assuming. But all the rosters are perfect for every other team. So it's not like just this one. So, N needs help. Not that good. D tackle needs help, definitely. Linebackers, it's okay. Sanborn is a 50 overall. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, that's fine. Slot corner, maybe Kyle Gordon Musa. He's actually better in zone, so I don't think I'm really gonna play him in slot. It'll be Duke Shelley, and maybe even we can move Jalen Johnson there, something like that. So our corners. So yeah, a lot to work on. I don't know if Eddie Jackson is gonna stay. I might move on from him, but that really just depends. So yeah, man, I'll catch you at the mid-season mark, and then we might make some moves, but we might not. This might just be a year where we just be trash and then develop next year, because we have a lot to work on next year. But yeah, I'll catch you at the mid-season mark, and we'll see what's happening with the team. Not expecting anything crazy, obviously, because we are down bad. But yeah, catch y'all at mid-season mark. All right, it is week 8. You know, we got the college players in here. I think we do need O-line. We do need O-line. It should be like a priority. I think also maybe if we could get I don't know. I don't quite know what our draft picks are looking like, but adding like Jordan Addison to this team could be really good, especially pairing him up next to Darnell Mooney. That could be some. So just we're gonna keep an eye on these wide receivers because like Jordan Addison definitely someone that we could add. But definitely tackles definitely something we need to do better on. So yeah, tackle. Honestly, even D tackle. There's like a lot that we got to work on throughout the years. Um, but yeah. So we could look at the stuff. And for these, I really don't know what Yeah, we got to look at the draft pick and see what draft pick we have. But there's definitely some interesting moves and definitely some interesting plays we could draft because we are definitely going to be bad. That is nothing new. So yeah. So right now, yeah, I think Jordan Addison should definitely be someone on the list of a potential target. Like left tackle, like Paris Johnson Jr. Maybe if like Jordan Addison's not there, we get them. But there's these bunch of other O lines we get like Logan Brown, Zion Nelson. So yeah, there's a lot of directions we could go here. But yeah, man, definitely should be a good draft class next year, and we definitely should get some good players. So looking at the roster, like I said, like Eddie Jackson, he's 28. We could check and see how much money he's making, but definitely someone that could be on the move potentially. We are 4-3, which is We are top of the wow. Our division is bad. We are the top of the division somehow. Vikings 2-4 and Packers down bad. Looking at savings, we can get rid of Eddie Jack very slightly, but Robert Quinn, I think he'll stay. He'll definitely be retiring soon, or his contract might even be up. Oh no, yeah, he's here until 2024. So yeah, he should be retiring soon. But yeah, I guess this year we're not gonna make any moves. Maybe in the off season that's when we get rid of Eddie Jackson. Yeah, nothing right now. We're 4-3, and then I'll catch y'all at the end of the season. We'll see if we somehow make the playoffs, but I really doubt it. Okay, wow, we actually somehow made the playoffs. 12-5. Our division was really lackluster, but wow, we out of everyone came out on top. Okay, playing the Cowboys in the playoffs, the wild card. They're 10-7. I don't expect to win here. We could look at all this, but yeah, I'm surprised we actually even made it. So we could check out stats and see how it's looking and see what happened. But I'm actually really surprised we made the playoffs. I don't know how. Justin Fields, 15 interceptions isn't good. He had 30 touchdowns. So I guess he was airing the ball out. He was going crazy. Rushing, David Montgomery went crazy. Sure, love to see that. Receiving, Darnell Mooney, 900 yards. Byron Pringle, 900 yards. Cole Kmet, 600. Velus Jones Jr., yes, sir, 500. No, started some. Darnell Mooney definitely was going crazy. Defense, I guess defense was crazy. Robert Quinn, 12.5 sacks. Love to see that. Roquan Smith getting interceptions. Kyler Gordon with 4. Okay, rookie, I see you. You got that. Roquan with 1. All right. So, yeah, right. Roquan Smith, 101 tackles. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised we actually made the playoffs. So if we look at this, wow. Yeah, we made the playoffs somehow. Probably gonna lose. I would not be surprised. But yeah, looking at it, Justin Fields was 10th in offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year. Robert Quinn, okay. Yeah, love to see that. That not getting rid of him helped. Rashad White wins offensive rookie of the year. The Buccaneers. Velus Jones Jr. is second. Love to see that. Yeah, do we get defensive rookie of the year? Kyler Gordon 4th. No, he's 3rd. Is Jaquan Brisker on here? Probably not. Nicole Bean going crazy. But yeah, I'm actually really surprised with how we did. We actually made the playoffs. All right, now it's time to see if we can beat the Cowboys. I'm not expecting us to, but I mean, hey, anything is possible. So let's get it going. Let's see. All right, we lose against Cowboys only by 3 points. I think we did better than what we expected. But yeah, so that was the first season in the books. Wasn't that bad. But yeah, man. lost. Actually, we made the playoffs. That's actually really surprising. Our offense was 4th in points per game. That's good. That's what's up. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the offseason, and we're gonna start making moves, big moves. It was a Cowboys Raiders Super Bowl, and Raiders actually won that. Cowboys with 21. Let's see. Josh Jacobs, Super Bowl MVP. Okay. But yeah, Patrick Mahomes, MVP. Nathaniel Hackett, Coach of the Year. Alvin Kamara, Offensive Player of the Year. Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year. Isaiah Spiller, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Roger McCreary is Defensive Rookie of the Year. All right, love to see. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, only big things from here. We got to re-sign some players, and we're gonna go crazy. Definitely can improve. Definitely. Our division is kind of lackluster though, so I mean, hey, not really much to fight with, so we should be good. But yeah, I'll catch at the re-sign players mark, and hopefully we get them contracts in and go crazy. All right, looking at the mock draft here, what do we got? What pick do we have? I hopefully we were able to get Jordan Addison. We went good, so we don't have a really crazy pick. So we have the 23rd pick in the draft. Jordan Addison though, dang. Jordan Addison, that would be crazy to add him and Darnell Mooney. Have a pair. We got Velus Jones Jr. blossoming too. So yeah, definitely players to negotiate with. See, Dante Pettis, I think I'm gonna let him walk. Roquan Smith, definitely bringing him back. I think this should be a good deal. All right. Not interested. He wants to touch free agency. I think we franchise tag him. Yeah, we'll franchise. We can't lose him. David Montgomery, definitely want to bring him back. I'll put you on a 3-year deal. Yeah. All right, he doesn't want to sign. Yeah, I just realized that was a low ball contract right there. Tavon Young, he's 29. I think we're just gonna let him walk. Byron Pringle, 29. 72. I think we'd bring Dante Pettis back if Pringle's leaving. So we got Pettis back. Byron Pringle could walk. All of these could really walk, honestly. Duke Shelley, I think we can bring him back. I'll offer him like 990. I'll offer him a 190K. I doubt he wants to sign that. Okay, he wants to come back, so we got that. But yeah, wow. A lot of 60 overalls here. Definitely can improve on that. But yeah, David Montgomery definitely gonna have to keep an eye on that and try offering him a deal in free agency. I didn't realize I was lowballing him that much. Yeah, I'll catch Wolves. I'll see y'all in free agency. All right, we got a lot of cap room, so we can make something happen here. We got Derwin James Jr. Lamar's here. I don't think Fletcher Cox. That'd be crazy. JC Treader. Wow, there's actually all right. Looking at the running backs. David Montgomery on 7.8. We're gonna offer Montgomery a deal. Something like that. He should sign. I'm hoping he signs. Wide receiver. Julio's here. He wants 20 mil. I don't think we could do that. Juju would be a. If we can't get, say we don't get Jordan Addison, I don't think Juju would be a bad idea, honestly. We have Darnell Mooney. We have Velus Jones Jr. I think I want to get Juju. He could be our physical receiver. I think I'm going to offer Juju a contract. See if he signs. I'm going to offer him 21 mil. Because honestly, that's not bad. If we get him, having Darnell Mooney, Juju, and Velus Jones Jr., and then we could focus on O-line in the draft. Definitely want to see if we could do that. Get something going here with this contract. I needed to budge up a little bit. We're like neck and neck with the Falcons. What about this? 23. All right, we're just there. And then, I mean, honestly, if he doesn't sign, we could have, but we have, like Jacoby Myers. I don't know. Jacoby Myers. Jarvis Landry in the slot, and then have, because I don't know if Velus Jones Jr. is really like that deep route type of guy. We have Darnell Mooney. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do that. Left tackle, is there any? Isaiah Wynn wouldn't be bad. I think that's definitely someone we could look into signing to a contract. See, he's not gonna sign that. Left guard's fine. Center could use some help. So like Eric McCoy, we could get him. He's a scheme fit, fits perfectly. If we could get him, that'd be huge. Right guard, I would not mind bringing in like he wants 14 mil. Brian Winters for 9 mil. What about a 1-year deal? Let's see if he accepts that. Right tackle. Right tackle's honestly fine. Right tackle we don't have to worry about. Davion Clowney. We have Robert Quinn as our left end, as our rusher. I think adding a power rusher would be huge, but it's like how much money. Like if I could get Fletcher Cox on a 1-year, like $10 million deal, I don't think I'd be opposed to that. Getting him on a 10-year, like a 10-year, oh, not 10-year, $1 million. That's actually a lot of money. Actually, what if we were to do 1 year? Yeah, like something like this. See, I doubt he signs on a 1-year, $8 million deal, but we'll see. That'd be huge. And then getting like Linval Joseph. Like getting him cheap for like 4 mil, I wouldn't mind that. That's too much. Maybe like if we get him on a 3-year deal. I keep saying the wrong thing. $3 million deal. Like I still feel like that's just too much for Linval Joseph. Maybe like 1.5 and then 2.85. I would feel better with that. Honestly, we could even probably go lower. I'm just basing it off of what the Broncos are offering. I mean, if they're offering him a low deal, like something like that, and then right end we have Robert Quinn. Oh, we need left outside linebacker. Oh yeah, we need Quan Alexander. I wouldn't mind. I would not mind bringing. He could even play coverage, so he could be our. I might move him to linebacker, middle linebacker, and have Robert Quinn. Not Robert Quinn. Roquan Smith, and him. I think that'd be huge. But it's only if we actually could even get him. So like something like that. Get that, and then like left end. I wouldn't mind bringing Davion Clowney. Like D Ford, I wouldn't mind actually. So if we offer him a deal, something like that, that might be a little bit too much, but I think that's fine. Right end is fine. If we could just get like Corey Littleton, I think we need a pass, kind of like pass coverage linebacker. Let me see if they got any in here. They have. Maybe we draft. Okay, I think outside linebacker is some position we want to draft, and then like if we can't, Anthony Barr, I think he could pass cover a little bit. So honestly, if I could get him on like a 3-year deal, a $3 million deal, or something close to that, then that'd be fire. Something like that. That's a low ball. He's probably not gonna sign. Actually, I could bring that up a little bit. Like just something like 3.7. Yeah, actually, we could. I'm being cheap. We could do something like this, 4.2 mil. Do something like that because I think that'd be good. He could be pass coverage. He could play that role. Corner, I think is fine. Like if we're getting rid of Eddie Jackson, strong safety. I kind of like Jaquan Brisker, so I guess if we were to get one, it'd just be as like a backup, and I wouldn't mind it being. Like Deontay Thompson, I wouldn't mind as a backup and having them too. Because I definitely want to see what Jaquan Brisker has to offer. Like Eddie Jackson, like if we move him, like who would be like a Mike Edwards? He's zone 27. I don't think that's not even that's a downgrade. We'd have to get a good offer. So I think I'd trade for a free safety. Or do we offer like Derwin James? Or do we get Jordan Poyer? I mean, we could get CJ Gardner-Johnson and move him to free safety. But I mean, he could also play corner. He gets 87 zone. I think if anything, Derwin James could play free safety. So maybe we offer Derwin James a deal, see if he accepts that. He definitely won't. And then I guess as a backup, we could offer CJ a deal. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll offer CJ Gardner-Johnson a deal. We'll do something like that. And then I guess, and then yeah, we'll be moving. So far these are who are looked at. We looked at Fletcher Cox, David Montgomery, CJ Gardner, Juju, Eric McCoy. A lot of big contracts, honestly. Isaiah Wynn, I don't think we're gonna get. Linval Joseph, Quan. I don't think we're gonna get Quan, Anthony Barr, D Ford, Brian Winters. A lot of big contracts. Honestly, Brian Winters, I could probably lower that down if I wanted to. Oh, I swear. Oh, okay. I thought it said I was offering him 9 mil. So honestly, wait, actually, some of these aren't even bad contracts. So yeah. So catch y'all next week in free agency, and we'll see if who all we get. Hopefully, we get some big names out there and make this team better. All right, we didn't get Isaiah Wynn. Okay. So we didn't. We got everyone except for. We got everyone except for Fletcher Cox and Isaiah Wynn. That's not bad, honestly. I think looking at now, we look at here. Let me move Gardner Johnson to a free safety. He'll be playing that free safety role. He could honestly, the thing about him is he could play all three positions. He plays strong safety, corner, and free safety. We'll be having him play free safety out here. So we got that. So then now I think Eddie Jackson definitely, yeah, I think Eddie Jackson, it's the time to move him. Honestly, if we could get, like, what would we, I guess D tackle would be something. And free agency is over, so like no, not a lot of people have money, but yeah, I think if we could get a D tackle for him, that'd be huge. So if I get something, I'm gonna look around and see if I get anything, and if I do, I'll let y'all know. All right, I got a trade with the Eagles for their first round pick this year, getting rid of Eddie Jackson. We don't really need him anymore, so I think that pick should be good value. We could flip it if we wanted to, but yeah, this team's looking better. If we take a look at what we need to improve, I think D tackle. Actually, there's a lot of like we still need tackle. Like looking at the team now, this is what it'd be. I think something like this would be fine. Oh, Montgomery. I forgot. Okay, I forgot about him. So he didn't decline, so we can look and see what he's looking at here. Yeah, Montgomery's still here. We're still in the lead for him. Linval Joseph and Colin Alexander. Oh, we're gonna beat him by a bit. All right. Hopefully we should get them. So we still have Linval Joseph. We have Quan Alexander. If we look at this, so we got Montgomery. Oh yeah, so I think left tackle definitely something we need to draft. We got a right outside linebacker. We got D Ford. I think I'd prefer him in that left. I guess he could do that, and then actually I guess this should work. I think I prefer Brisker to start over Thompson. Kyler Gordon. Cornerback is also something we need to improve on. But yeah, actually there's a lot still that we need to improve on. But I think we're getting better. We're taking the right step. I think something like this. Slot corner. I guess that could work, something like that, yeah. But yeah, so D tackle. Wait, so actually corner, left tackle, wide receiver kinda, and then D tackle. All the things we need to focus in the draft. So I'm gonna advance to the next free agency week, and hopefully Montgomery, Linval Joseph, and what's his name, Quan Alexander's on. So yeah, I'll catch y'all next week, and hopefully we get all of them. All right, we got Montgomery, we got Quan Alexander, so we didn't get Linval Joseph. We're probably still gonna get him, but it's taking a while. He's not a high priority right now, so I think if anything, left tackle needs to be improved. We need to help Justin Fields. So I'm guessing like Zion Nelson wouldn't be bad late in the later rounds. Corner could even work. Like corner. Like I don't think we're getting any of these. Like Joey Porter Jr. and then like D tackle. Like Dexter should work. I think those are all priorities that could help us. Let me just favorite them. It was Nelson, Dexter, and Joey Porter Jr. And then wide receiver, we could keep an eye on Addison, but I don't think he's gonna fall for us. Addison slot, so actually that'd be huge if we got Addison. Maybe like one of these, Quentin Johnson or Josh Downs, if they're available. Actually, there's a lot of options. So actually, yeah, there's a lot of slot options. So nothing to lose sleep on if we don't get Jordan Addison. But yeah, I think we're ready. So I'll catch you at the draft. All right, it's draft time. We got the 23rd pick, so let's go to there.
The Bears are up now. Let's see
I'm gonna pause the draft. Looking at it, let's see who we got on the board. Still available. Paris Johnson Jr. is still here. Why would I pass up on that? Yeah, why would I pass on that? Paris Johnson Jr. is here? Okay. Is Addison still here? If Addison, nah, I don't think he's here. All right, he's not here. Oh, wow. Paris Johnson Jr. falling to us at 23. Yeah, I'll take that all day, all day. So 29th pick now. If the corner's still here, Joey Porter Jr. is still here. I think we get him. I think we get Joey Porter Jr. He might not be hidden, but I think overall he had that like clean slate of he could do it all. So Joey Porter Jr. definitely. We still got a bunch of picks, so we can make something happen here. So looking at it, all the other, so the D tackle I was looking at and left tackle's gone, but D tackle really doesn't matter since we got a we just got Paris Johnson Jr. Why take a risk on a wide receiver like Nathaniel Bell? D release. Like these lower receivers, their stuff is not. I think we wait. I think one of them will be there. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna wait for that. I think we take Elijah Cansey here. I'm hoping that he's good. Hoping he's hidden. Huge. Okay, I think honestly we could wait for wide receiver. I think we go left outside linebacker. I think left outside linebacker and then wide receiver. Something on that line. Left outside linebacker. We need like a pass coverage type. He has B zone coverage. He runs a 4.8 though. So with our scheme, he's not gonna be catching up to anybody. What about you? 4.5? It's better, but I think we could do better. All these 4.6. Alright, apparently all these outside linebackers are good in coverage. We're in a 4.58. So what's it? Overshown and Marshall so far looking like the good ones. Just trying to see if there's any faster ones. These are all day 3s, so yeah. Not gonna get any of them. I guess if anything, I guess we go wide receiver now, but the question is who? We have Thompson, F release. I don't know about that. Zay Flowers. I want a speedster though. 4.4. 4.4. 4.49. Huh. I'm just looking at them and I don't think I really like any of these. Raheem Jarrett is looking like a good pick, so I'm thinking maybe we just wait and get like him. I don't know what to do. I guess we could go end and get like Colby Woodson. Yeah, we'll do that. Back up on end. I think one of the good wide receivers will still be available at those picks. So now is a chance to look at the wide receivers. Like, what's his name? Raheem Jarrett. You got Smith. I think Raheem Jarrett. I'm gonna get Raheem Jarrett here. Who looks okay. He has 90 speed. He doesn't. We don't need a deep threat. We have that in Juju. I mean, Juju could even play the slot. I mean, so we got options. We got options here. So do that. Now this is where we draft the outside linebacker. A bunch of good ones. So honestly, who was it? Marshall. That's someone we were looking at. He ran a 4.58. We'll get him hidden. Love to see that. That's what you love to see. Hidden. That's huge. Now with our last pick, what do we do here? Do we go? We might. Okay, this is our last pick. What do we go here? I'm feeling strong safety just in case. Actually, they're all. I mean, we could get like Dean and move him to strong safety. What's his play recognition? We're in a 4.4. He has B play recognition. He'll be moving to strong safety. Trey Dean. All right, so I think overall, I think we did good in this draft. I believe we did good. So I'll catch you at the end of the draft, and actually, yeah, I'll catch you at the week 1 mark. Almost forgot. We can look at this here. So I think overall we did good. We got Paris Johnson Jr., which I think is a steal at pick 23. We got our corner Joey Porter Jr. We got Kalijah Cansey at D tackle. Kobe Wooden at end. Raheem Jarrett at wide receiver, 60 overall. Carlton Marshall, 65 overall, outside linebacker hidden. And Trey Dean, actually right now I'll move into strong safety. He could be the both type. He could play zone and do strong safety stuff. So yeah, honestly, yeah, I think that's fine. On those lines like that. Yeah, man. So overall, I think we actually did good. I think that draft was a W. We got a few returning injuries, so future's bright, bro. Future is bright. So yeah, I'll catch y'all week 1, and we're gonna get right into it. All right, it is week 1. We could adjust the lineup here. This is what we're looking at right now. Left tackle, fine. The O-line, I think, definitely got better. It looks way better than what it did. Wide receivers also got better. Like, you got Pettis, we got Jarrett. So I think what I'm gonna do is I believe in Velus Jones Jr. I think he could do good. So I think we'll do Jarrett, and then Velus Jones Jr., and then Pettis. I think I want them to develop more. Like, I think this is fine overall. I think this offense is looking good. Defense also looking good. Left outside linebacker. You got Marshall. He could be that. He could do that right now in pass coverage. Yeah, I think this is looking actually really good. Left outside linebacker, honestly, isn't he rushing anyway? Rush left end. Yeah, honestly, we could just do this. Doesn't really make a difference. We could run something like that. Porter Jr. 71. I think we'll do Johnson, Gordon, Porter Jr., Shelley, and then Graham last. We got Gardner Johnson at free safety. D tackles, I think, is perfect. I'm actually really excited to see how this team does. I'm hoping they do better because, I mean, they actually did good last season when they were awful. So I'm expecting pretty much the same thing except better. Make it farther in the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping for. So look at the depth chart. I do got to change the special positions. Like slot corner. Looking at the man coverage, I think it might be Duke Shelley again. Because Joey Porter Jr., he's better in man coverage. I mean, he's better in zone coverage. So who's better in man? Or at least, okay, we'll do Duke Shelley. We'll do this. Yeah, Duke Shelley, Kyle Gordon, and then why not? We'll do Joey Porter Jr. third. Sub linebacker, we got Smith. It could be Barr, and then this could honestly even be Marshall. What's his zone coverage? 62. I mean, it's not that bad. We could do that just to develop him too. Definitely could do that, run something like that. And then, I mean, Caleb, we'll just do that. We'll keep that. Rush D tackle, we got Linval Joseph. We got Mike Edwards. And then Kalijah Cansey, the rookie. I'm fine with that. That looks good to me. Rush right end. Looks fine to me. D Ford. Travis Gibson. We got Robert Quinn. Honestly, we could even do... I guess if we want, we could put... Dominic Roberts. We'll do that. Alright, this will be our lineup. Slot wide receiver is going to be... Who has the better short route running? It'll be Velus Jones Jr. It'll be that, yeah. Okay, I think that's fine. And I mean, honestly, Juju could even... We could do this. Juju. Yeah, we'll do this. I like that. Yeah. Something like that. So, yeah, this team's looking good, man. I'm hoping for good things. You know, Sim could be stupid sometimes, and the outcome could not be what you expect, but I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. So, I'll catch y'all at the end of the season, and we'll see if we make the playoffs. All right. This is what I love to see. We made the playoffs. We're 10-7. We had a better record last year, but, hey, I mean, I'm W if we made the playoffs this year. So, it's playoff time. We can look at the roster, see if our rookies' development trees got Goals. Paris Johnson Jr. only being star. That's kind of a bummer, but I'll take it. Hold on. Pettis, get out of here. I don't want you. I do not want you here. I do not. Alright, that's fine. Defense, how's it looking? Lancey, still don't know anything about him. He really doesn't play, honestly. He's the third, I guess. Marshall. Yeah, man, really. Shelly's out, so Kyle Gordon. Alright. Looking alright. I don't like you in the freaking thing. We'll run that. All looks fine to me. Looks like we've been doing good. I'll take it. We made the playoffs. We're going against the Rams. That's actually a really good matchup. So, yeah, we could take a look at the stats real quick and see how we did. The 4,300 yards. Oh my gosh, he's Justin Fields. What are these interceptions, man? 22 interceptions. Sheesh. 4,300 passing yards. David Montgomery, 911 yards, 5 touchdowns. Darnell Mooney, 1,000-yard season. Love to see that. 8 touchdowns. Juju, 900 yards. Cole Kmet, 700. Dante Pettis, 600. But yeah, wow. I can't believe Justin Fields threw that many interceptions. Quan Brisker led the team with 6 as a strong safety. He's him. He is him. Linval Joseph led us in sacks with 10.5. Robert Quinn with 8.5. So yeah, he kind of dipped in production. So I'm expecting him to retire soon. If anything, we might just have to cut him. But I think we could afford to do that at this moment. We could take a look at the yearly awards real quick. MVP is Russell Wilson. I doubt Justin Fields is anywhere close to that. Coach of the year, we up here? Yeah, we up there. We ninth. Offensive player of the year, we get anybody? No one here. DPOY, we get anyone? Nope. Offensive rookie of the year, probably no one. Defensive rookie of the year, did we get anyone? Dang, so this is a quiet season for us. Who has... I don't want to see who drafted Addison. Okay, Colts did. Not bad. Best QB, Fields is definitely not up there. Best running back, Montgomery got to be up there? Dang. How did we... We got no one. Darnell Mooney, okay. 8th best wide receiver. Best O-line, we got people up there? Nope. Best D-line, we got people up there? Nope. Best linebacker? Okay, it's tough. Best DB, though. We got best DB, right? Jaquan Brisker, okay. Alright, that's it, though. But yeah. Alright, we play the Rams. Let's see if we advance. We losing the wild card once again, 30-24. That's a bummer. Definitely need to see something happen here. That is really unfortunate. Yeah, man, we lost in there. Lost in the wild card again. That's tough. Yeah, Justin Fields is just, I don't know why, but he's not balling out. Let's check the schedule. I want to see his stats for that game, because that is, can't believe that. 22 interceptions. See how he did. Yeah, 1 interception, 200 yards, no touchdowns, bro. Rushing, dang, we had no running game. Receiving, Joey Porter Jr. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know how we even scored 24 points when we legit didn't have a single passing touchdown. I guess we did it with our feet. But yeah, so I'll catch y'all at the offseason mark, and we gotta bolster up this roster. We do have more money, so that should be a W. We gotta get more pieces. I'm gonna give Justin Fields, obviously he's the franchise quarterback, so he's not going anywhere. But we gotta build this roster around him. Maybe it's time for a better wide receiver. Maybe a third, big 3. Maybe Velus Jones Jr. and this isn't it. So yeah, I'll catch y'all at the free agency market, and we're gonna hop right into it. It was a Saints and Bengals Super Bowl. Bengals win 31-24. Joe Burrow's your Finals MVP or your Super Bowl MVP. CJ Stroud wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. BJ Ojulari, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Russell Wilson went crazy. But yeah, we gotta re-sign some people, so I'll catch y'all there. Alright, time to negotiate. Like, take a look at the mock draft. I don't think we have any really crazy picks. So yeah, won't be doing anything crazy with our picks. We have the 23rd pick. They want us taking a corner. I don't think we take corner. I think we're good. Especially after drafting one. I think we have higher priorities and wide receiver definitely. But yeah. So negotiate. If Robert Quinn's here, I'm probably not gonna sign him back. He's old. No, he's not here. Actually, yeah, he probably is. Okay, Roquan. Here's your actual contract. Accept this, man. All right, we got Roquan back. Linebackers here to stay. Jalen Johnson, I wouldn't. I think you're here to stay too. Okay, he doesn't want to stay. 20. He's 25, 82 overall. Darnell Mooney really hasn't seen much improvement. I mean, he led us to 1,000 yards, but other than that, all right, no one wants to sign with us. Man, Darnell Mooney walking. I think we gotta get our corner. Jalen Johnson's here to stay. Darnell Mooney, not interested. Linval Joseph, he's 35. We're gonna let him walk. Vaughn Alexander, he's 30. Anthony Barr. Yeah, we have a lot. Cole Kmet, I will not mind bringing you on a 3-year deal. I think that's fine. Other than that, Duke Shelley, I think this is fine. But definitely, yeah, that corner, yeah, corner needs help. So we got him back. Linval Joseph, Travis Gibson. We need depth, so I'll bring you back on a 2-year deal. Linval Joseph, you're out of here. Santos, I guess, might as well lock you up. Doesn't really matter. All right, so that's it. We gotta hopefully there's a W wide receiver since we just lost Mooney. But yeah, man, we gotta make some changes here. So I'll catch y'all at free agency week 1. All right, looking at the free agents. Anyone crazy? Jonathan Taylor's here. Nah, we got what's his name? We got Montgomery, so we're good on that. DeMario Davis. I mean, Kendall. Really good wide receivers. Mike Evans is here. Do we bring in Mike Evans? Tyler Boyd is here. Like, if we could get a deep threat, like Marquise Brown. I don't know. Do we add Marquise Brown to this team? Marquise Brown and Juju. Juju could be the slot. We have Marquise Brown, who's a deep threat. Yo, do I try getting a W tandem of wide receivers? Do we just go all in? Marquise Brown, Mike Evans. We could see if we could do some. I think that could be crazy. Marquise Brown, Juju, and Mike Evans. Actually, maybe Calvin Ridley. Honestly, getting Calvin Ridley. I'm gonna see if we could do this. 34 mil. Alright, never mind, Mark. Freaking, they're not budging on. They are not budging on Marquise Brown. I kind of want him though. That's the thing. Like they want so much money. What if I offered you a $4 million deal? Not one of the bro. Come on, man. 62 mil. Maybe let me just see if I can get Marquise Brown. Oh my gosh. Paying big bang for wide receiver. Alright, we're leaving for Marquise Brown. I think Juju, Marquise Brown, and then Honestly, Felix Jones Jr. I don't think would be a bad third receiver because he could play slot. Right guard needs help. I think signing Isaac, something like that. That don't even be too much. Yeah, like that. Right tackle's fine. AC Young is here. Left end, yeah, left end needs help. D tackle, it could definitely use some help. With Javon Kinlaw, I don't think I wouldn't mind. Alright, that's too much. So what if we did, yeah, 5 mil? Something like that. Robert Quinn is still here. Jeez, yeah, it might be time to release Robert Quinn, so I might just sign Dewan Schmoot to a deal like this. I think that's still way too much money, so like 7.9. Something like that. I think I'm fine with Marshall running it. Like middle linebacker. I think Patrick Queen. I don't think I'd mind having Patrick Queen and Roquan running the defense. We could offer him a deal. Logan Wilson is X Factor. I mean, okay. We could offer him a deal because we do need help. And Dayon Taylor, I would not mind. He could pass coverage. I wouldn't mind getting him. Corner needs help. Trayvon Diggs is here. Do we just go all in? Get like Trayvon Diggs? I think safeties are fine. I think Jaquan Brisker actually did good. Look at our negotiations. We have Trayvon, Logan Wilson, Marquise Brown, Patrick Queen, Javon Kinlaw. So there's some big contracts mixed with some small ones. So let's see who we get. I'll catch y'all at week 2 of free agency and we'll see who we get. All right, so we got everyone except for Patrick Queen and Isaac Sayamalu. I think that's fine, honestly. So we got Marquise Brown. So we didn't get Patrick Queen. So I guess linebacker could be someone that we go for. Looking at this team now, right guard could definitely use some improvement. So I think we do take right guard in the first round. If there's one available to us. I think definitely right guard. Right guard. Yeah, pretty much right guard. And then, so I'm saying right guard, wide receiver, D tackle, linebacker, corner. I think those are the 5 ways we do it. Something like that. So yeah, I'll catch y'all at the draft and we're gonna make some moves. Go crazy in the draft. Alright, with our first pick in the draft. Please be a good right guard somewhere. Ah, they're all trash. Cool. Wide receiver. Do we get one? Because we have Juju. I don't think we need like a route runner though. That's the thing. Like, can they? I think we pass. I think middle linebacker. If we could get a stud linebacker to pair with Roquan, I think would be really good. But I mean, then it really comes down to what do you consider a stud linebacker? I'm not gonna lie, looking at this class, it's okay. Like DJ Graham, we get him. We'll get him. We'll get DJ Graham. This draft class, I don't really know what to do.
On the clock now.
Like wide receiver. Like wide receiver. Do we take Ryan Davis? I think we do. Ryan Davis hidden. That's what we love to see. Ryan Davis hidden. Yeah, that is what we need right there. So we have a linebacker to pair with Roquan. I think wide receiver. We have deep threat. We have slot. We have physical. So yeah, we need that like route runner type. Right guard. Still got a few here. Josh Braun looking good. He looked good overall, so we'll just take him. So I say wide receiver, D tackle. Actually, wide receiver left end. Yeah. Wide receiver left end. Honestly, we could look at it right now and see if there's any solid left ends. 5-0, even a 5. I don't know about that one, Chief. What would you run? 4.7. B play recognition, B tackle. What do you have? B recognition, B tackle. A block shedding. You have. I think we're gonna take you. Hidden, yes. Love to see that. Yes. Give me all the hiddens. Yes. Now we just need hidden wide receiver and then it's complete. Hidden wide receiver. We could even get a backup tight end, honestly. Hidden wide receiver. The D freaking 4.5. I don't know. That's the thing about like the late round wide receivers is that they just suck. The release is bad. D catching, like what? 4.2. I think you gotta take him. He's fast. Oh, he's a deep threat. I wasn't even really looking like at that. Oh, that's tough. He has D medium route. Which is he's alright. I wasn't looking. That's my fault. I thought he was. I thought he was what's it called? Route runner. With this pick, we could go tight end. I think we go tight end. Yeah, get a possession tight end. We're gonna be deep route 4.7. 4.7. He could block. He has D catching. Patrick Herbert, I don't think that's bad. We'll take Patrick Herbert. I think I'm gonna look in free agency and see if there's any undrafted wide receivers. We could definitely use one. Alright, this is the draft recap. We got DJ Graham. I think he was just normal. We got Rian Davis hidden. Josh Braun normal. Princely hidden. Chase Lane normal. Patrick Herbert normal. Definitely improvement, especially since free agency. I think free agency was a huge improvement. Yeah, honestly, Darnell Mooney letting him walk was kind of an L. I mean, hey, it is what it is. So I'll catch you at the week 1, and we'll probably make some moves. We'll probably we'll definitely look in free agency if we can find a route runner wide receiver. But yeah, I'll catch you on week 1. All right, it's time. It's week 1. Check free agency real quick to see if there's any good wide receivers that we could potentially add. Preferably route runner. We have route runner. Alright, no route runners. Route runner? Anyone? Bruh? No route runners? Okay, we got one. Visit Woodley. I don't know about that one. Okay, I think we're just gonna leave it how it is. Not really anything that's looking too nice in free agency. So looking at our lineup, it's just really on Justin Fields. Because he threw a lot of interceptions. I think this could work. Marquise Brown, Juju, I think will go crazy. Right guard, kind of an L, but like I said, I think that should also work. Defensively, I think we got some studs defensively. Might not look that enticing, but trust me, I like it. I think it could work. And Gardner, I definitely think it could work. But yeah, man. You look at this. I think I'm gonna put Juju's gonna be our slot receiver, so I can move that real quick. I'm expecting good things for Justin Fields, man. I think this team is looking okay. Not looking that bad. So Juju, yeah, Juju, Jarrett. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. All right. I'll catch out the mid-season mark. Hopefully we're going crazy. I'll make some trades if we have to. But yeah, man, catch out the mid-season mark and hopefully we go crazy. All right, it's mid-season mark. We're 3-4, which isn't that great. Yeah, not great at all. If we look at the schedule, if you look at standings, I think that's an L. Currently, yeah. For what? 22nd. All right, yeah, we got to start going crazy. We could look at. I don't know what the. Let's look at the stats. Let's see how Fields is doing. 4, not bad. Montgomery, he's like doing it all, man. Juju, Brown going crazy. I guess if anything, we could add a free agent. Okay, this one we're gonna add a free agent wide receiver and runner back and see if they could open up the room a little bit more. I'm hoping that there's some good. Honestly, we might even trade for a wide receiver. Runner. Yeah, I don't know. Like we have, like Raheem Mostert. I think adding him as a backup isn't bad, especially 1 mil. I think that's definitely something we could do. And then wide receiver. We need someone who could get open. Like Will Fuller. If we have a deep threat. We have a slot. Miles Boykin. Honestly, he's physical. I don't see why not. I think that could actually work. I'm gonna have to cut some people. We could actually, yeah, we have to cut some people. We could look at salaries. It might be time for a trade. Oh yeah, Robert Quinn's still on the team. I forgot about that. We could see if we get anything for him. I don't think so. Honestly, I think even doing something with like Robert Quinn and then maybe I guess Juju got injured. So like Boykin, who we just got, trading them for like an established wide receiver. I know Mooney's on the Broncos. Um, yeah, like getting like a good wide receiver from them. Have a big three, I think would be huge. Like, what team would interest me? Like Steelers? They have Deontay Johnson, right? Like, I would not mind getting Deontay Johnson if I could do something like that, and then give me your worst player that's making a lot of money. I need like 7 mil. Like James Daniels, do something like this. And then we'll throw in a third. Actually, what picks do we have? Like, I'll throw in a fifth. Turn Johnson and Juju together. I think that'd be huge. Okay, we could do this for like a full third. And then you give me a third. Just give me a fourth back, honestly. Alright, fine. Then just give me third next year. On 2 years. Oh wow, that actually lowers it. Okay. This straight up. So we got this going. That's the trade. Think it's looking better. Definitely looking better. Gotta cut 2 players. Let's see who we got. QB, yeah, you could go. And you could go. So I think we got better overall. I think this should definitely help Justin Fields. I'm hoping it helps Justin Fields. If this doesn't work, if we don't make the playoffs or get far, I'll do one more season. And then after that, it's tough. I'm telling you, I gotta win one of these. One of these days, I'm gonna win. Like running something like this, I think would work perfectly. Juju, when does he get back? He's injured right now. He's out for 6 weeks. Nah, that's tough. Yeah, I'm hoping this works. Like David Montgomery, maybe we should have let him walk. Cause I mean, but he did go crazy though. All right. Well, I guess Josh Daniels could really stay since it does help our O line. But yeah, I'll catch you at the end of the season, and hopefully we make the playoffs. Dang, we ain't make the playoffs. We're 8-9. I mean, I think that's improvement. We'll do one more year. It might be time to move on to Justin Fields. If we look at it, we can see how he was doing. But yeah, 13. I think it's time to move on from Justin Fields. Definitely. I think that's the direction we'll be moving on. But yeah, I think our defense is pretty solid. So I'll catch you at the off-season mark. We're gonna get right into business. It was the Broncos, Panthers, Super Bowl. So I mean, hey, Darnell Mooney got his ring. He got his ring. I think Montgomery also might be on, because I don't see it working out. Not that I say Montgomery, right? I think so. So yeah, definitely. So I'll see how the resign players mark, but we gotta do something, man. It's looking bad. We gotta. I'm guessing. Justin Fields might be on his way out. It's unfortunate, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. I don't know how much better we could actually get. Like, runner back definitely needs improvement for sure. Maybe just letting Montgomery walk was the wave, but Jalen Johnson, I still have faith in him. I think he could be good. So if we just do something like this, we got Jalen Johnson, Cody Whitehair, you're 33, Justin Fields. I'm not gonna re-sign him. I'm gonna let him walk for now. Tevin Jenkins. For 3 mil, I'll let you come back. Duke Shelley, you're gone. Like, all of these dudes are gone. Davion Taylor, I mean, I wouldn't really mind bringing back. But other than that, man, everyone's gone. James Daniels, I guess. I think that's an overpay of overpaying him. But yeah, man, I'm gonna look in the free agency. Hopefully, there's a good quarterback, because we need a spark. We need a runner back and quarterback. We need a spark for sure. Looking at this, free agents, we got 63 million to spend. Cap space. Aaron Donald's here. Derrick Henry's here. QB. Oh my God, they're not good at all. Okay, I think this is what we do. I think I move Montgomery for quarterback, and then try to get like Derrick Henry or someone. Cause yeah, we could look at that. Montgomery's gonna have a penalty though, that's the thing. Wait, is he? He's not even here, so I'm guessing he's injured. Honestly, who's on the trade block? Is there a QB or a runner back that's on the trade block? I mean, you don't seem that bad. Blake Corum, Jalen Hurts. I just gave you a 4th. Actually, what about just like a 6? He's only. I I think that's good value. He's young. He's star. Definitely. Quarterback. I mean, we could trade it up. Do I have any pieces to even move? Oh my, he tore his MCL, bro. Move, we really didn't. Actually, he's right in. Alright, we're gonna keep it like this. I guess we're gonna keep it like this. I guess we could offer. What pick do we have? This like. Oh, now I'm in a hard spot. Yeah, what pick do we have? Let's see what pick we got. Cause oh, we have the ninth pick. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Justin Fields can walk. Running back, we have a rookie. Yeah, bro. I think our D tackles are fine. I think it's really just I couldn't even tell you. Like I think it's just Justin Fields is holding us back. Like Justin Reed. I mean, hey, we could bolster up this defense even more and get Justin Reed. Do that. I think running backs are. I think linebackers are fine. Wide receivers are fine. Corners are fine. What do you pay? I wouldn't mind. We're just like going all in. We could go all in. I think that's fine. And then, yeah, really, I think that's fine. Kevin Byard, I wouldn't mind bringing in for a little bit of money. How did the Seahawks want everybody? Yeah, I think we could definitely do something like that. Oh my gosh. All right, something like that. Ooh. Oh, bless me. So something like that, I think will work. I'll advance the next week and we'll see what's popping. All right, Kevin Byard didn't want to come, but that's fine, honestly. Mock draft, let's see what we got. Quarterback is definitely something we need. Like, what does it have us taking? As taking Ryan Stevenson. 4.7. I think that could work. Yeah, I think that okay, I think that's fine. Getting Ryan Stevenson at that, I think that could work out really good. I think our defense is good. It's just our offense that's holding us back. I think we're fine overall now. Yeah, really, I think we're fine overall. Like, if, I guess, like, adding a free safety backup. Like, Jaquasi Tartt, I wouldn't mind as a backup. Like, you have Logan Wilson. I guess maybe tight Mike Williams. Adding, like, you still have Juju. Isaiah Likely. He's 67 overall. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get Isaiah Likely. Never mind, because he doesn't want to be on the team. I kind of want him here, though. So, like, something like that. Give you bonus of 100K. That did nothing. Alright, we'll make it 2 mil. Bro, we're like neck and neck with the Rams. 2.5. Bro, that didn't move it at all. We'll give you one 500K bonus. Nothing. Alright. Make it 3 mil. Alright, cool. Not doing anything. Make it 3.4 mil. Jeez, what the? Bruh. Alright, she's not budging. 3.5. Alright, this is last offer. If he doesn't accept, then he doesn't accept. Alright. Catch y'all next week in free agency, and hopefully we get Isaiah Likely. If not, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah. Alright, we got both of them, so that's huge. Quarterbacks, I think running backs are fine. I think it's really just quarterbacks, like that. We'll do that, and then like I guess we could add like I guess left outside linebacker. Something like that. But yeah, man, catch y'all in the draft and we're gonna get this show on the road. We don't have that many draft picks this year, so we gotta make it work. We're gonna make it work. Alright, we got Ryan Stevenson. Not hidden, which is a bummer, but we're only doing this for 1 more year, so it wouldn't matter that much.
On the clock now.
Okay, here, I think that left outside linebacker that I was looking at is definitely someone that needs to be on our radar.
The Bills are
Okay, he's hidden. Alright, that's huge. That is huge. We don't have any more picks. We have a 4th. And I think that's it.
all right.
No, we got some picks. Okay. Alright, we're just going for power position. Runner. We could go runner back, I guess. No. It'd be. I don't think we really need runner back though. So no, we're gonna pass. I guess corner. we could have 3. But which one is it? You have B zone coverage. You got C. Okay. Honestly, wait. There might be a free safety that I could just move to corner. See what you got. Oh, nope, nope, not you. Nope. Never mind. We're getting you, blood. We're getting you, bro. Cause the rest suck. Come on.
It's the Bills now on the clock.
We gotta go all in. Go all in. This is the year. I'm calling it.
Okay, the Bears are on the clock now.
Wide receiver. We could use depth at the wide receiver, but you have to be good though. Wide receiver, deep threat. Actually, I don't know. Did we just trade back? I mean, we could honestly. Can we take a quarterback?
All right, on the clock.
He's hidden.
The Bills.
All right, we're gonna have a little QB competition. We're gonna see who's gonna start. All right, we got QB competition. I don't care about the 7th round pick, so we're just gonna advance to the end of the draft. All right, so we got Ryan Stevenson. He's not hidden. Haskins hidden. Not hidden. Duncan Swift hidden. He's a scrambler. He has 84 speed. What's his accuracy? 80 short throw. Oh, his medium's down bad. All right. It might work. It might work. I think we have to switch our schemes too. Definitely be doing that. We gotta change it all up, so we'll be doing that for sure. All right, so we're just gonna do it now. We're gonna change the schemes because we gotta go all in. Yeah, I don't think that's the right thing that we want to do. So we'll do multiple power run. That could work. Yeah, we'll do that. 91, 95. We'll do base 4-3. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do base 4-3. Playbook. We could even switch playbook. I think multiple playbook. Yeah, we could do that. Or what's this? What's this Broncos? They actually were going crazy. Denver Broncos are wide zone. We're just gonna go LA Chargers. And base 4-3. We'll do like we'll do Jonathan Gannon's. Yeah. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah. Actually, do we do base 3-4 and then go back to just Chicago Bears? Yeah, we're gonna do base 4-3, 3-4. Yeah. Alright. Should do better. I'm hoping we do better. But yeah, we got a little beef. We got a little competition. So I'll see y'all week 1. And actually, I'll just see y'all at the end of the season. Actually, no, I'll see y'all week 1 so we get the roster right. Alright, this is our roster. Dang, our guards are down bad. But I think we could pull through. Yeah, I think we could definitely pull through. I think if anything, this is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna move Davion Taylor to middle linebacker. I think we'll just do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Move him to middle linebacker. And then yeah, we could just do that. Yeah. Alright, that works perfectly. Do that. Defense is fine. I mean, it's alright. Hopefully we do better. I hope we do better. Yeah, I'll catch you at the mid-season mark. Hopefully we go crazy. Alright, mid-season mark with 3-3. Yeah, not the start we're looking for. That's tough. Yeah, I don't really. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. Alright. 3-3. Hopefully we can turn it around. How? We're 3-3? Oh, because we had a bye week 7. Alright, Green Bay is going crazy. I just want to look at the stats of the season. I want to see, like, what are people doing? And they going crazy. Chargers have the best offense. I might change. They're 3-4 though. Best defense. Who has the best defense? The Panthers. Panthers are them apparently. Wow. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch to the Panthers playbook. Or actually, oh, yeah, we'll switch playbooks. Panthers seems like they're them, so we'll try it out. Hopefully we do a switcheroo and come back. This is the wrong screen. But yeah, yeah, okay, I'm gonna switch back to base 4-3 and then we'll change playbooks. Hopefully Panthers is also base 4-3. I don't think so though. So we'll do we could run that and then what was 100? Base 4-3, yeah. Panthers are they are um Cleveland, Arizona, Los Angeles, Indiana, Philly, Atlanta, New York, Detroit, Green Bay, Carolina. There are multiple 4-3. So I think we could just do that. We'll just do we'll do this. Okay. Dallas single back aggressive. Anyone else doing single back? I mean, we could just use Panthers. We're gonna use all Panthers and hopefully it works. So I'll catch y'all at the end of the season and hopefully we do a bounce back. Alright, we didn't make the playoffs. We're 8-9. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know. We just down bad. I should have probably switched to the Chargers playbook. Justin Herbert apparently is him. Yeah, 17 interceptions. It's tough. Tough. Yeah, man. I forgot about Montgomery. I forgot. I probably should have traded him in the offseason. I just totally forgot about him. Dang. That probably would have did something. But yeah. That's it for this video. Unfortunately, we did not get the Super Bowl. We did not get it done. Yeah, overall I think honestly, I think if I just I should have took a different approach in the at the beginning. I think maybe getting wide receiver early on would have benefited the rebuild more. Because I think if we just got that, because like Paris Johnson Jr., it's been what 3 years, still 69 overall, and also, but I do have to. I think because I'm using a Madden mod for this, like the gameplay mod and stuff. So I think the progression is messed up. I should have done that. So maybe next time I do this, I do want to do a Pittsburgh Steelers rebuild. I don't know when, but I do want to do that at some point. But I think maybe then I'll do the progression thing with it because there is a progression thing that you're supposed to do, and yeah, hopefully that makes it better because I think the progression. The only thing I don't like about it is I feel like it boosts people up too much. I don't want like a rookie that's like a 70 boosting all the way to a 76 like before he even plays a snap in the regular season. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'll probably use it next time just in case, just to see the difference. But yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get it done this time. In rebuilding the quotes, worst team in football right now. I mean, it's definitely an argument because I mean they didn't do anything in the regular season. For this season, I'd say they're the worst team in football right now because a lot of teams got better. Like obviously, there's probably like another team that you could like say that's with it, like the like Jags. But I mean, no, they got like Christian Kirk and all that. So yeah, I think as of now, just like Justin Fields is young, and like their roster behind him is just Darnell Mooney and stuff. defense, they got a lot of young talent like Roquan Smith and stuff, but yeah, definitely I think for now it holds the crown of worst team in the NFL, but that obviously can change. You don't know. They could go crazy this season, just saying. But yeah, so that's it for this video, man. Pittsburgh Steelers probably becoming a video will probably be coming out soon on that. I want to do that. Been waiting to do that. So yeah, I'll catch you on that one. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace.